Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Cathay Pacific Airways Flight CX918 bound for Hong Kong regrets to inform you that our boarding will be slightly delayed due to delayed arrival of our quick turnaround aircraft from Hong Kong. We will board you as soon as the aircraft servicing has been completed. Once again, Cathay Pacific Airways Flight CX918 bound for Hong Kong regrets to inform you that our boarding will be slightly delayed due to delayed arrival of our quick turnaround aircraft from Hong Kong. We will board you as soon as the aircraft servicing has been completed. Thank you.
To all boarding passengers on Cathay Pacific Airways Flight CX918 bound for Hong Kong, after completing all your counter, check-in requirements, please proceed to Gate 7 to await your flight boarding announcement. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Cathay Pacific Airways Flight CX918 bound for Hong Kong. This is not yet your boarding announcement. Once again, we are not yet boarding. Please remain seated as we explain to you our boarding procedures. As a boarding courtesy, we shall first board passengers needing special assistance and extra time in boarding, such as those in wheelchairs, to be followed by passengers traveling with infants and small children. We would also like to extend a warm welcome to all our first class and business class passengers, as well as our Marco Polo members, One World, Emerald, and Sapphire. You may board the aircraft at your own convenience. To the rest of the passengers, we shall be boarding you strictly by row numbers, starting from the rearmost section of the aircraft, moving towards the front. Please take a look at your seat numbers located at the lower right-hand portion of your boarding pass. Please board only when your row numbers has been called. We would also like to remind all passengers that you're only allowed to bring one piece of hand-carry bag, the size of which must fit in the overhead bin or under the seat in front of you. Any extra piece or body garment bag must be brought to our attention before boarding. In the meantime, you can remain seated and wait for a boarding call. On behalf of Cathay Pacific Airways and your Manila ground staff, we wish you all a pleasant flight.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Cathay Pacific Airways Flight CX918 bound for Hong Kong will be boarding in a few minutes. In preparation for boarding, we are inviting those passengers needing special assistance and extra time in boarding, such as those on wheelchairs, to board first, to be followed by passengers traveling with infants and small children, to please form a single line in front of gate number 7. To all our business class passengers, as well as our Marco Polo members, One World, Emerald, and Sapphire, you may board the aircraft at your own convenience. To the rest of the passengers, please remain seated and take note of your seat numbers located at the lower right-hand portion of your Manila-Hong Kong boarding pass, as we will be boarding you shortly. We would also like to remind all passengers that you may now keep your passports and other travel documents and just need to present your Manila-Hong Kong boarding pass before boarding. Again, on behalf of Cathay Pacific Airways and your Manila ground staff, we wish you all a pleasant flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Flight CX918. We would like to remind you that all hand-carried items are to be placed in the compartments above your head or in the legroom in front of your seat. If you found any of these items are too heavy for you to lift, our cabin crew will put them in the cargo hold. Would you be careful when opening the compartments that items inside will not fall out? And we would like to remind you that cabin doors will only be shut after our passengers are seated. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
各位乘客午安，根據安全條例，所有手提行李都必須放喺前面座椅下或行李櫃內。任何物件如因體積或重量唔能夠存放喺上述嘅位置，機艙服務員將會當作機艙行李處理。請小心打開行李櫃，避免物件跌下。如行李櫃已滿，請協助將櫃門關上。請注意，機艙門只會喺全部乘客就座後關閉。敬請合作，多謝。
Good evening, folks. Very warm welcome on board Cathay Pacific Airways Flight 918 bound for Hong Kong. My name is Neville Bailey. I'm your captain this evening. With me on the flight deck, First Officer Jackie Chair. Jackie's going to operate the sector for us. We're just waiting for the last couple of passengers to board the aircraft and we'll be underway with a flight time of 1 hour and 36 minutes. The weather in Hong Kong is forecast to be fine for our arrival this evening and we look forward to some smooth flying conditions en route. Your in-flight services manager today is Maggie. She's going to introduce the rest of her team to you in just a minute, and Maggie will also screen the in-flight safety briefing video, so could you please pay attention to that. Now, just before we commence descent into Hong Kong, I will update you with the arrival time and the weather once again there, and in the meantime I wish you a pleasant flight.
Cabin crew also departure and cross-check, thanks.
各位乘客，謹代表國泰航空及全組機艙服務員，歡迎乘搭國泰航空 CX918環宇1航班前往香港。我哋更加特別多謝馬可貝羅會嘅成員，好高興喺國泰航班世再次同你見面。我哋機艙項目經理係 Maggie， 機長 Nephew Bailey 將會喺1小時36分鐘之後帶我哋去到香港。我哋期待為你帶嚟一次舒適愉快嘅旅程。多謝各位留意。
Please be seated for takeoff. Folks, good evening again. It's the captain speaking. Just a quick update on our progress. We'll be commencing descent in 5 minutes' time for Hong Kong. There is no time zone change between Manila and Hong Kong, and the time currently is 23 minutes past 7. I expect to be touching down at 8 o'clock, parked on the gate at 5 minutes past 8. The weather in Hong Kong at the moment is a fine evening. Temperature is 30 degrees, light northeasterly breeze blowing, and clear skies. So on behalf of all the crew on board, thanks very much for choosing to travel with us at Cathay Pacific Airways, and we do appreciate your custom, and we wish you all a very pleasant evening. And cabin crew, 35 minutes till landing. Landing, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now descending into Hong Kong International Airport. Local time now is 7:42 in the evening, and there's no time difference between Hong Kong and the Philippines. Ground temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Would you now kindly return to your seat, have your seat back upright, secure the table and footrest, and check that your seatbelt is fastened. All electronic devices are to be kept switched off until aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. In a few moments, we'll be coming through in order to collect your headsets and your donations towards UNICEF. Thank you, and cabin crew, preliminary checks, please.
各位乘客，我哋即將降落香港國際機場，現請返回原座。請將各位嘅所有容易傷定物品，包括手提包及鞋，都必須妥善放置於前面座椅下或行李櫃內。請拉直椅背、台面及腳踏收上，並扣緊安全帶。同時，閣下嘅電話已經保持喺關機嘅狀態，直至航機降落後可安全使用手提電話時，機艙服務員將會盡早通知各位。稍後，機艙服務員將會收取閣下嘅兒童及聯合國兒童基金會嘅捐贈信封。多謝各位留意。
Seated for landing, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hong Kong. It is a safety requirement that to remain seated with the seatbelts fastened until aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign has been turned off. Mobile phones may now be switched on. Please be careful when opening the compartments that items inside will not fall out. And would you ensure that you have all your belongings before leaving the aircraft? It has been a great pleasure looking after you, and we hope to see you again soon. Thank you for choosing Cathay Pacific, a member of the One World Alliance. On behalf of our Captain Neville Berry and the rest of my team, may we wish you a very pleasant stay in Hong Kong. For your information, we would like to let you know that your checked-in baggages will be ready for your collection at baggage belt number 11. Baggage belt number 11. Thank you and good night.
各位乘客，歡迎嚟到香港。為安全起見，請留喺座位並保持安全帶扣上，直至扣上安全帶嘅燈號熄滅為止。當打開行李櫃時，請小心，以免物件跌下。閣下現在可以使用手提電話。我哋好高興為閣下服務，希望好快就可以同各位喺環宇一家嘅成員國泰航班室再見面。如果閣下需要領取行李嘅話，可以到行李輸送帶11號領取。多謝各位留意。
Kudos arrive and cross-check. Thank you.